1007. To join us live, we're 800-348-1007. 35192 if you want to get me a text. Next chance for you to text and win yourself some money, specifically $1,000, is about 10 minutes from now, 5:30, and then 6:30, 7:30, and 9:30. Those are the last 4 chances for you today. And they'll start all over again tomorrow in the 7 o'clock hour with RMG. So up to 12 chances every day. We're giving away a lot of money, obviously, so that we can help you guys with bills or whatever else is going on. Crazy times, man. So $1,000 here for you. Minutes away, in response to the snack bracket that we were doing, a lot of people reminded me a few years back, and I'd forgotten, when I proved what a sociopath I am when I took one of our bowls at home and I mixed Skittles and M&Ms in it.
Oh, man.
And you like that?
And the look that you're giving me is, I didn't think about it, really. It was almost by accident, and my wife was like, what are you, a maniac or something? And I'm like, well, but they look different, so you can tell. Spoiler alert, Skittles don't have an M on them.
Hey, spoiler alert, you shouldn't mix like fruity candy and chocolate. That's why there's no chocolate-covered
fruit. Yeah, there's no chocolate-covered fruit.
No. That's
chocolate and fruit.
Oh my God. This is when you drive me crazy. When you take a little thing and you run with it,
what
and that's
little
not
thing?
What I said.
Your words.
I said chocolate-covered candy, like fruity candy. You're not going to see a chocolate-covered Skittle. You're not going to see a chocolate-covered Starburst.
Yet.
No, those two things don't go together.
Why haven't they?
Because they are disgusting together.
Disgusting and
Why would they be?
Chocolate
crime against
and
nature.
Chocolate-covered Starburst?
Yes.
Ew.
That doesn't even come close to sounding good.
That sounds more like a texture issue than a taste issue.
Doesn't matter.
What?
It's not okay.
But Starburst, only because it hasn't been done yet.
I'm sure someone's done it and it's not good.
If I took Starburst home tonight and drizzled chocolate over them and ate them, you telling me it wouldn't taste good?
No.
Two things that already taste great, you put them together, and all of a sudden it's going to be awful.
Throw some Skittles in your mashed potatoes.
Yeah. I'm like, you're not putting Skittles and mashed potatoes, ice cream on spaghetti. You're not going to do that.
Skittles and mashed potato. But those are not, we're talking two different kinds of candy, not candy in food.
Chocolate and fruit candy are different types of candy. Chocolate is different than candy.
I'm not saying that they're different, that they're not different kinds. I'm saying, why wouldn't they taste good?
I can't believe you're arguing this. I don't even think that you believe what you're saying right now.
Of course I do, because I'll tell you why I do. Because after everybody called me a psycho, and I didn't realize it was whatever, I had posted a photo. I took a couple of M&Ms and a couple of Skittles, popped them all in my mouth, and they were fine.
No, fine.
What is she
not
doing?
Good.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's not the greatest thing I've ever had in my life.
Right, but it's not
you guys,
good.
you guys are acting like you would jump off a roof if you ever.
But you also knew what you were getting. So if someone else just sees a bowl of M&Ms and Skittles, they're probably going to think it's just M&Ms, and they're going to grab it and they're going to pop it in their mouth, and that's a horrible
that I will give
situation.
you. I will give you that. Being surprised by the mixture, I completely understand that.
Because
but you also
what
might
person would put those two together?
You also might have a case where you're surprised, but then you go, "Oh my God, what is this?" I'll tell you what it is. Delicious. What are you doing?
Eat those at the same time. Eat your Reese's and your
Reese's,
sweetest fish.
But this is peanut butter.
So what? It's still chocolate.
We said nope. You're introducing an entirely different flavor into it. We said chocolate and fruit. You said there's no fruity candy that's chocolate covered. If you gave me a chocolate covered Swedish fish, you know what that is?
I don't have access to a regular plain chocolate.
But you stormed out of here like you were Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Because I knew you had chocolate in there, and I knew that there was Swedish fish in there.
But that's peanut butter.
Give me that Reese's cup.
I got more where that came from.
I'll eat the Reese's
Fine, I'll take it.
There have to be like a chocolate-covered chewy fruit candy.
Like a chocolate-covered gummy bear or something?
You don't like dark chocolate? What do you?
I love dark chocolate.
Now who's the maniac?
No,
it's better
dark
for
chocolate
you.
is good.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is the superior chocolate.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is.
It's absolutely not.
Milk chocolate.
I'm choking it down.
You rube.
I'm trying to do it.
Okay, so apparently chocolate-covered gummy bears are a thing.
Yes, of course they are.
But something like
for you.
You got what?
Hershey Kisses. That's just regular chocolate.
Okay.
Just regular chocolate.
You're going to eat that with a Swedish fish, and you're going to say that that's going to taste good?
I'll tell you honestly, okay? But you're trying to tell me that me eating a Swedish fish and a Hershey Kiss is going to make my head explode?
I don't think it's going to be as good as you're trying to sell us on it.
Well, I don't know how it's going to be. I'm just saying, You just said it. Chocolate-covered gummy bears exist.
It doesn't make them good.
Doesn't make them good.
Well, they must be selling them, or they would discontinue them.
No, there's a ton of things.
No, because there's probably some candy maker that's like used. Like they probably had
As a
them on
dare?
the shelf for like 12 years, and they're like, I don't know why these aren't moving. I think they're good.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Swedish fish. I'll take half the Swedish fish. All right, cherry Swedish fish.
Like a gun.
And the Hershey's
Hershey Kiss.
All right.
Yeah.
Hershey Kiss.
It's not good.
What if you
Look
just
at
start violently vomiting?
You just no. You gave me the wrong thing here because it tastes like a chocolate covered cherry, which is delicious.
That's good to you.
Yes.
I haven't tasted it, so I don't know.
Try it. Eat those.
Okay, but also Skittles and Starburst are juicier than Swedish fish.
Listen, you can make a case based on a whole bunch of variables. All I'm saying is chocolate and fruit candy are not the weirdest things that ever. Isn't the whole Willy Wonka? What'd I tell you?
Not bad.
It's delicious.
Yeah, my argument's completely invalid.
Because
100% wrong. Yeah. That was absolutely wrong.
Try it with the dark chocolate.
She said, it's delicious.
He's right. That does taste like. You know what it tastes like? One of those cherry cordials.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but wait, do people like cherry cordials?
I
Yeah.
love cherry cordials.
What?
Yeah.
They're a quarter at the gas station. I usually buy one every time I'm at a gas
Oh,
station.
really?
What's a cherry? I've never heard of that.
It's a chocolate covered cherry.
It's got like a little-
the goo in it, and
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
They're
like a
super
quarter.
sweet. But
You're right. That was the wrong combination.
right.
I'm thinking like a lemon Starburst and chocolate would not be good together.
I don't even know that. I feel like chocolate is very universal when it comes to other things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stop smacking the
I
microphone.
can't.
ASMR.
Oh my gosh, it's so gross.
Sorry.
Alan, raisinets are just chocolate covered grapes. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Dehydrated grapes.
Dehydrated grapes. I love chocolate covered grapes.
Here's somebody who works at Mally's. Chocolate covered gummy bears are one of our biggest sellers.
Wow.
I don't. That is a liar.
I feel. You know what though? Based on that Swedish fish, that was. I'm not gonna lie, that was not bad.
That's probably a curiosity purchase, though, too.
Yeah. Or like they're buying them for like it's a hate present, where they're like, I
like-
gotta get something for Diane, but I don't really like her, so here's some chocolate covered gummy bears.
like a white elephant, a secret Santa at the office.
Just someone that you like kind of have a grudge with. You're like, oh, we're going to this. I don't like my mother-in-law, so here's some chocolate covered gummy bears, and she's like, I don't like these either.
That
What
was
about
good.
what about chocolate covered nerds?
I've never had that.
Ooh, I've had that. That's good.
I didn't even know if it was a thing.
I've never had
I'm
that.
thinking out loud here.
I also had. Don't you remember when you were a kid? Because if they're around when I was a kid, I'm sure they were around when you were. A Wonder Ball.
No, I don't know.
You
what
never
that is.
had a Wonder Ball?
Oh, that's got the. It's a chocolate shell with the nerds in it, or the candy in
It has
it.
hard candy in it.
Like
So
shake it, yeah.
I would eat a piece and break it open, and then I would stick another piece of like the candy that's inside of it, and I would pop
Yeah.
that in too. So yeah, they do have that.
I don't know. I don't know
You can
that I
have
can wrap my
Smarties.
mind around M&Ms and
Skittles.
Skittles.
I understand.
You can have Smarties and chocolates though.
And like Bill said, I admit, like if you didn't know they were mixed and you grabbed a handful, it would be quite a shock.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, let me give you some money here, okay? I got $1,000. We do this just about every hour, all day, weekdays. So I hope you win. I hope you put it toward a good use.
Rover's Morning Glory wants to help with a chance at $1,000. We have your shot at $1,000 right now. Text the nationwide keyword CARE, C-A-R-E, to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's CARE to 200-200. Good luck. From 100.7 WMMS.
Another strange byproduct of this time is that gas is super cheap and drugs are super expensive. You might not have noticed how cheap gas is because
No one's going anywhere.
nobody's
Yeah.
going anywhere. But a lot of these convenience stores, in order to get people in, because they make money off the snacks, they don't make money off the gas. They make money off you coming in and buying Doritos and, there are gas stations that are selling gas for 68 cents a gallon.
Where? I saw it for $1.06 over.
I saw 99 cents.
I saw 99 cents.
99 cents at the Gas USA at 117th and Bel Air Road.
Yep, I know
Okay.
exactly where that is.
And then they dropped that to 67 cents last night.
I read online that there was another station that the somebody called and was like, hey, man, this is like a health code violation. You have to raise your gas prices because people aren't social distancing, because there was like lines out the door and everything for people trying to get gas.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I know some people that might risk coronavirus
That's
for
what
some
I'm
gas.
saying.
I know a lot of people. Yeah, they'll take their chances.
67 cents.
Can it be
it's
69?
never been that low
Yeah.
in my lifetime.
And be like, we're gonna
I'm
lower ours to
serious.
69.
What'd you say, Poundcake?
Can it be 69 cents?
Right at the Cleveland-Lindale border, or where that was, and they talked to the woman who was running the place, and she said that she wants to lure in customers who may pick up a container of fried chicken, very specific, or other items while filling up their tanks.
You have some crunchy chicken over there.
Yeah. Well, there is an app called Gas Buddy. Like I use the Get Upside app. But there's something called Gas Buddy will tell you the lowest prices around. And usually it's like, hey, over here it's $1.72.
Right.
98 cents in some of these places. Because in addition to nobody going anywhere, there's also this big fight overseas over oil prices between Saudi Arabia and Russia that precedes the coronavirus. So gas prices were already going down.
Yeah.
And now way fewer people are driving. Somebody had posted a photo on Reddit, I think, of Cleveland AM rush hour. It was empty. It was dead, you know? I mean, because of when we're on, I wasn't particularly used to rush hour traffic anyway. I mean, I was coming in a lot earlier than I am now. But even at noontime, when most people would be going to lunch somewhere,
It's dead around
it's
here.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally get rush hour from like 7 o'clock to 8 p.m.
Do you?
7
Well, I think
a.m. to 8 p.m. And then it's from like coming back. It's
7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh, to
sorry,
8 a.m.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
I think it's more that 7 p.m. because I've noticed the same amount of traffic going, not the same, but still a decent amount of traffic going home. But I think people are going out to get dinner and stuff, like going out to pick up food
I see.
and things like that.
5 p.m.
But I feel like the
on-
highways are pretty clear, but it's when you get into your like neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I get it to 117th, that's pretty busy. But the highway home, I feel like I can like swerve through the lanes.
yeah, no one's there.
Except for there's like a Mercury Mulan going 30 miles under the speed limit.
Are you still driving like that even though
I
there's
drive
nobody out
Norm.
there?
I'm not going 30 under the
I
speed
know,
limit. He's
just
talking
teasing.
crap.
I
Everyone always talks about my driving.
No. You said that you go the speed limit for the DWB.
Yes, and I don't.
driving while black.
I don't go a second, or I don't go a mile per hour over, and I don't go a mile per hour under. I just go just right.
But I'm just asking
On the
because
good porch.
there are probably fewer police on the highways
that's
too.
not true.
Okay, I don't know.
No, I saw a
No,
bunch.
there's a bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I went to get a pizza in Brunswick on Saturday.
I'm gonna do that tonight,
And
I
I
think.
saw cops all over the highway.
On my normal commute, I maybe see one, but on like now that I'm coming into the station later on in the day, I see 3 on my way here, and they're clocking, and that's the last thing I need for them to pull me over already for a ticket, and then ask me why I'm on the road, and I'm like, well,
You got your letter.
You got your letter.
I know, but
Pull it out
Don't
of
you
your glove
kind of want
box.
that?
I'm essential, bitch.
they ain't gonna believe me.
Wait,
It's,
they're
you
gonna
have
think
a
you.
letter that's notarized.
It's a government letter.
I know. I another scenario in my head. Okay.
Here's my letter. Get
Stand
in.
you.
Get out of my face. I'm essential, bitch. That's how I envision it. His traffic stop, Bill.
In front of a police officer, I'm a essential bitch, and then pull off.
I'm essential, bitch.
I'm sure his car can't chase down my old car.
I pulled you over because you hit a kid.
I'm essential.
So gas is super cheap and drugs are getting expensive because all of the precursor chemicals from laboratories, the supply lines are getting jammed up with all this. So heroin, meth, fentanyl, boy, what an awful time for those drugs to be expensive when the people who need to abuse them the most aren't working.
Bad time
Can't.
for an overdose. Don't overdose.
Drug
guys.
traffickers are struggling to get the chemicals they need to synthesize these drugs. From labs in China, they're trying to get the chemicals, and they're having there's all kinds of shortages. So if you are either a casual user, although I don't think that these are in the casual drug list,
Casually use meth.
what are you
People
going to do?
casually use crack.
Just dabble.
You
in
can
it.
casually use anything.
There's people that do crack you wouldn't even think do crack.
Whitney Houston.
No, you would think she did crack.
Oh, I don't think she does anything now.
That doesn't define her. That doesn't define her legacy.
It does for me. She's a crackhead singer.
Well, They just let crackhead singers just get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes, they've let plenty of crackhead singers into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
can't just-
I don't have a problem with the crackhead part. I have a problem with the fact she's not a rock and roll singer part.
As I said before.
I want crackheads in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Have you not
Mark it
heard
down.
Heartbreak
Tweet
Hotel?
it.
Yeah, I want drug addicts in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The best music came from drug addicts. She's just not a rock and roll singer.
There's going to be a shortage of good music because drugs are too expensive now.
Well, the rich people can afford it, or they get it for free.
Yeah, I don't know how many rich people are doing heroin and fentanyl.
In Cleveland.
In Cleveland, yeah. Hey, we're having a big fentanyl party in Bracknell. We're calling it fentanyl.
We put it in some of the donuts.
There you go.
You figure out which ones.
Button, who's got the
The
button?
cartels are having a lot of difficulty producing drugs right now, so it's your basic laws of supply and demand.
Has the crime rate gone down?
It has.
I wonder why that is.
No one to rob.
Nobody's around. I mean, and things haven't gotten that bad yet for a
was
lot of
just saying,
people.
Yeah, just give it time.
Give it time.
It'll get worse.
Someone tweeted, I can't remember who it was, they tweeted that there's got to be a hard time for robbers because everybody's home, or if they're not home, the robbers are afraid that they only left because they went to the hospital. So they don't want to go in their house if it's got
Or, I mean, even
coronavirus.
Robbers. I like robbers are having a hard time.
Even if-
Arsonists.
The cops are doing okay, but the robbers.
The
are having
robbers.
Hey, not okay.
Even if the people that you want to rob aren't home, their neighbors are probably home.
All right.
People
Yeah,
got their
shout out
Christmas
to the
lights up.
bandits of the world.
Yeah, it's the wet bandits.
And plus, you don't know who's packing.
Right.
People like armored up after like this whole thing broke out, and like the bullet stores are like all.
The bullet stores.
The robbers are going to the bullet stores.
How has
What?
that not gone up? You can't get bullets
Go
anywhere.
to the bullet store.
Cody, we should write a children's book. The robbers go to the bullet, store.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hello, bullet store.
Hi, yes. I was checking to see if you have any bullets left.
Oh boy, what kind are you looking for?
Gun bullets?
Yeah, the stuff that has like gunpowder in it.
Well, yeah, they all have gunpowder in them, sir. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need something a bit more specific.
One for like a 9mm.
Here at Bullet Depot, we were at the bullet store. We have all kinds of. What do you want? You want 9mm? You want 22? What kind are you looking for?
9mm. That's fine.
Yeah, and how? And what specifically? What's your firearm?
A 9mm.
And what kind, sir?
Says Albany on the bottom.
Albany. Call Albany 623-4000. Hi. Hello.
Hello, bullet store.
Somebody call the cops. We just had robbers in our bullet store.
All right.
The bullet store.
Listen, the robbers go to the bullet store. Hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
But like I said, you never know. You never know who's packing.
Now that the coronavirus has kept everybody at home, the robbers are running free through the streets. Trouble is, no bullets. Time to go to the bullet store. What am I going to do with this gun when I got no bullets?
What's the name of the bullet store again?
Bullet Depot for all your bullet needs.
You guys sell firearms or just bullets?
Just bullets. We used to be known as Just Bullets.
What about BBs?
Just bullets.
No pellets?
No pellets.
What about bullet whiskey?
No.
He said no.
Bullet bourbon, I apologize before somebody tweets at me.
Yeah.
All right,
Been a
listen.
year. You're allowed to forget.
Yeah.
That iHeart concert, by the way, raised $8 million.
Hey!
Hell yeah, dude.
So congratulations
fraction
to.
of the pay cut that some of the employees took.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? You know, I'm sure that it was probably raised from the performers themselves, but $8 million is $8 million. We did a thing on well, it was our iHeart concert tribute to America
Couch concert.
on Sunday night, the iHeart Living Room Concert for America. 9 million viewers, and they raised $8 million.
Each viewer gave $1 million.
Each viewer gave $1, Mary.
Oh.
See, that's how math works.
I'm a woman. My brain doesn't compute the same.
Oh, you know what? She's a gal. You can't expect her to be too smart. Look at those running sticks.
Need some bullets to keep her safe.
Get yourself to the bullet store right now. You don't need a man to protect you. Sunday night, by the way, was supposed to be the iHeartRadio Music Awards. And of course, it was canceled. And so they had the living room concert, and it was to benefit some charities. And they made $8 million.
Well, that's nice.
Very, very nice.
It's good stuff.
We're going to be doing a thing locally. I'll tell you more after the break. We'll be doing a thing locally on Channel 19 this Saturday night from 8 to 10 that a handful of us will be involved in, MMS and TAM and the Cavaliers and Channel 19, for local coronavirus fundraising relief. So I'll have some details on that for you. You can also go, I think WMMS.com has got a page on it. I'm going to break here. If you want to get a text in, 35192, you can listen anywhere on the aforementioned iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio